And the pitch he was getting J.D. Martinez on there as a right-handed batter, these pitches start in the left-hander's batter's box, and when Martinez was giving up on it, it turned right on that corner. He's doing that to lefties as well, starting it at them, letting them give up on it, and watching it catch that inner corner.
The 1-2 is in the dirt. Doug, did you hear this? It's so hard for me to not audibly say woo at the end of that. The 2-2. Swing and a little dribbler foul off the foot of Brett Baty. This is one of the ballparks, one of the only ballparks that it's kind of a thing here where they'll play that, and then the fans will do the woo at the end. But I can't help it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that's in the dirt. Nobody on, nobody out. We're in the bottom of the 4th. The Braves won, the Mets won. It'll go Baty, then Bader, then McNeil. The 3-2 is fouled off at the plate. Austin Riley is out of the game. Zach Short has taken over at third base. So Short at third. You follow?
Yes.
The 3-2. And that's in there. Got him looking. Baty can't believe it. K-Zone had it as a strike.
So that's that pitch. He's able to get the lefties to freeze, and then that late movement will come back. It's 2-seam action, and it's got a lot of life. And Baty jumps out of the way, and that ball just clips the corner.
So now 1 out, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive, curling foul down the left side. And 0-1 on Harrison Bader. At the bottom of the 4th, we'll find out what happened with Austin Riley as soon as we can let you know. The 0-1 is downstairs. And the pitch is in for a strike. Let's just look at Zach Short, who took over at third base. He actually made the Mets out of spring training. He was with the team until May 1st when he was purchased by the Red Sox. They needed infield help. The 1-2. Check swing, and he went too far. It's a strike, and he's gone. Bader can't believe it, and he's turning around talking to Rob Drake and saying, you got to ask somebody, man.
Yeah, it's just a natural hitter reaction, and home plate umpires will tell you, like, no, I can make that call. But you always think, like, oh, the guy at first has the better angle, so it's often that debate back and forth, like, hey, why don't you use the guy? You know, you're worried about all these things at the plate. But
yeah, I don't think he went that time. I kind of understand his beef, but... Jeff McNeil, swing and a ground ball to the right side. Albies collects, tosses to first, and McNeil retired in a quick 1-2-3 inning for Bryce Elder. We'll head to the 5th here at Citi Field. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets 1. This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
It's time for MLB Pitch, Hit, and Run, the official youth skills competition of Major League Baseball. Host a local event and give kids in your community a chance to compete in the Pitch, Hit, and Run finals at the 2024 MLB World Series. Sign up for free at pitchhitrun.com.
Every business faces challenges, but complicated, expensive, and uncertain shipping shouldn't be one of them. With USPS Ground Advantage from the United States Postal Service, you can avoid all the noise. No more unexpected surcharges, hidden fees, or complex rate structures. It's just easy, cost-effective, and dependable shipping. Tune your business's frequency to success and turn shipping to your advantage. Learn how at USPS.com/advantage. USPS Ground Advantage. Simple, affordable, reliable.
Texting enrolls you into reoccurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text JUDGE to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text JUDGE to 321-321. That's JUDGE to 321-321.
This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Back here at Citi Field, we go top 5, and Chadwick Trump takes inside at ball 1. So it'll be 9-1-2. Trump, Acuna, and Albies. Here comes the pitch. Bounced foul, third base side. Chadwick Trump flied to right his first time. 1-1, we're in the 5th. Severino delivers. Swing and a line drive foul down the left side, and that curls off out of play, and a nice catch by a fan.
All right, I'll go +2 outs above average on that one.
We're just assigning DRS and OAA on our own. The 1-2 is cut on and missed, struck him out. And Severino is gone, or Severino gets Trump, and that is strikeout number 4.
The next time around, he's been working more the slider, a little sweeper, working the outer third. It's a good job of just mixing it up.
So here's Acuna, the first offering, cut on and missed. Whoa! And he was intent on doing harm. We've been told that Austin Riley left the game with left side tightness, the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, that's a base hit into left field, and that was scorched.
Acuna jumped on that fastball, 96. It wasn't exactly where Severino wanted to locate it. It got a lot of the middle of the plate. Acuna took the big swing and stayed back well, get the hands through the zone. And this is a problem for the Mets. They've not been doing anything to shut down the running game, and you have one of the more prolific and best base stealers in baseball at first base right now.
So Acuna, who swiped 14 bags already this year. And here's a swing and a foul out of play off to the right. And it's 0-1.
Severino did the slide step. I mean, he barely lifted his leg at all. I mean, quick to the plate. Something they're trying to do to neutralize the running game, which has hurt them, especially the catchers.
And a throw over to first. Out at first. Oh, they picked him off. Acuna saying, no, they didn't. DJ Rayburn on the call. Are they going to look at it?
I mean, a quick move by Severino, just lightning quick. It's whether Alonso made the tag or not, but he certainly got the tag early.
And Acuna now finally coming off the field because they're not going to look at it.
I mean, Acuna dove by him, but by the time Alonso made the tag...
Well, he got him on the leg.
Yeah, I mean, he was out by a mile.
He was out. Next offering, cut on and miss. So a pickoff. That's one way to slow down the running game.
Exactly. Yeah,
and now it's 0-2 on Albies.
Quick move, Severino. Very quick move there.
The 0-2 is a little high. Check swing, appeal to third, didn't go. That's James Hoy. Severino, the wind and the 1-2. Inside and low. And the 2-2. Upstairs, outside. Albies open stance on the left side. 2 outs, bases empty, tied at 1. The 3-2. Swing and a grounder foul. And that one down the first base side. That was ball 4.
Severino up now to 80 pitches. As he kind of trying to close out the 5th inning.
Mets have had a good bullpen this year. The 3-2. Slapped foul off to the left, and that one hits the screen above the Braves dugout, third base side. The Mets come out of the first base dugout. Braves wearing their road grays, blue caps and helmets. The Mets, their home white pinstripes. And the pitch. Swing and a little roller to first. Alonso's been busy. Scoops it up with 2 hands. Steps on the bag with his right foot. Albies is out. No runs ahead. Nobody left midway in the 5th. The Mets won and the Braves won. This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
The Home Depot wants every mom to have their own outdoor oasis this Mother's Day, so give her the gift of the perfect outdoor space with some new patio and deck furniture, like the Stylewell Park Point 4-piece patio set, a stylish and comfortable place to entertain when she wants to, or relax when she needs to get away. And with convenient delivery, you won't have to stress over getting it. Shop outdoor furniture like the Stylewell Park Point 4-piece patio set right now at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Robert Half research indicates 9 out of 10 hiring managers are having difficulty hiring. If you have open roles, chances are you're feeling this too. That's why you need Robert Half. Our specialized recruiting professionals engage with our proprietary AI to connect businesses of all sizes with highly skilled talent in finance and accounting, technology, marketing and creative, legal, and administrative and customer support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com today.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-777-1225. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-777-1225. That's 800-777-1225 for $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-777-1225. 800-777-1225.
This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Omar Narvaez at the plate as Bryce Elder will get back to work for the bottom of the 5th. Tied at 1. John Sciambi, Doug Glanville. Elder deals. And a swing and a foul out of play off to the left. Narvaez tapped back to the pitcher his first time. Elder working quickly. They play Narvaez to pull the pitch. Swing and a ground ball to the right side. Backhanded by Albies, the second baseman. Throw to first in time. And Narvaez retired 4-3. And with 1 away, it'll bring up the left fielder DJ Stewart. 1-1 our score.
Well, Zach Elder giving the Braves this kind of outing has just been the cherry on top of this rotation. That's just done a good job, and they've been looking for some sort of consistency to get to the bullpen with security.
Elder deals, and Stewart takes down low.
Because you have Morton, you have Fried, you have Sale. You're just trying to get someone else that can give you some innings, give you depth into the game.
Here comes a 1-0. And that is outside. The 2-0 is pop foul.
And there's no secret to DJ Stewart's swings. He's trying to leave the stadium. And, he's pulled the ball coming into this game 57% of the time. So it is where he's trying to get the head out.
Next offering, cut on and miss. Stewart 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. And the pitch. Little roller along first. Elder will pick it up. He'll race to the bag himself. One unassisted. And Stewart retired. Dougie, how many times in your career do you think you were retired one unassisted?
Well, anytime I did it, if it did happen, I'd be very sad. Very sad. Yeah. I just pop up to the pitcher, foul out to the catcher.
Right. But one of those jams where it's in between the mound and first, and the pitcher beats you.
Ooh. Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah. I would treat that.
It probably happened, right? But I would think not very many times.
You think of Alexander Hamilton days. I envision a duel. It's like a duel.
It is a bit like
a
duel.
Pitcher slapping you across the face with white gloves.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it's like.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you are, just full of metaphors here tonight, and you had Abraham Lincoln signing.
Yes, we got the Gettysburg speech he's working on.
Yeah.
So I like history. So I figured I'd throw accurate information to the people.
Yes, please do. Here comes the pitch to Marte, and that one is in for a strike. 0-1 to Starling Marte. 2 outs, bases clear. We're in the bottom of the 5th. The Braves a run on 3 hits. Mets a run on 5 hits. No errors for either side. The pitch is inside. Marte has struck out twice. Next offering, grounded to the right side. In between Hop, Olsen picks it up. Underhands to Elder. And 1-2-3 go the Mets. 7 in a row retired by Bryce Elder. We'll move to the 6th. It's a 1-1 game here at Citi Field. The Mets and the Braves. This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Around here at Wrangler, we are all excited for spring. The longer days, the warmer nights. When you've got your pick of shorts and jeans, either works just fine. Because comfort keeps us going. So grab your family, your friends, and your Wrangler layers for some fresh air adventures together. Blue skies, open roads. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
When you switch and save with Progressive, you can use that money towards going to see your favorite team in the playoffs. Progressive cannot guarantee that you can go see your favorite team in the playoffs. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds on average, but we cannot guarantee that your favorite team will make the playoffs or even finish with a winning record. They could easily lose more than half their games and finish in the cellar because they stink badly and haven't made the playoffs in years. Savings? Very possible. Playoffs? Highly doubtful. Switch and see if you could save at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance and Affiliates. Not available in all states. We cannot be held liable for your favorite team's terrible and frankly embarrassing performances now or ever.
Texting and unlimited text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like
I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text JUDGE to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text JUDGE to 321-321. That's JUDGE to 321-321.
This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Here's Zach Short up to hit. Severino fires, and Short takes a strike. Short came on defensively in the fourth in place of Austin Riley, left with a strained left side. The 0-1 is outside. Actually, I should say left side tightness. Said Riley actually felt it in batting practice. The 1-1, and that's outside.
Well, that ground ball base hit to left, he just didn't move very well on it. Wasn't sure if there's anything to it, but apparently so.
The 2-1 is outside and low. The 3-1 is fouled straight back. Zach Short, who's had stretches of time in the majors with the Tigers, this year with the Mets, the Red Sox, and now the Braves. Lifetime 169. The 3-2 is outside, ball 4, and he comes on and accepts a walk to lead off the 6th.
That is absolutely the Mets' worst nightmare there. Short has struggled offensively generally through his career, just trying to get an opportunity here, and he just didn't give Short much to hit, and his discipline paid off to get the walk and start the rally possibility for the Braves.
Pitch count climbing for Severino. He's up to 88 pitches. And the first one to Olson misses inside, ball 1. Matt Olson has been hit by a pitch, and he has walked. For Severino, his season-high pitch count is 101. That was against the Cubs 2 starts ago. And a pitch. And that went down and in. He had a no-hitter into the 8th in that start, April 29th, against the Cubs here at Citi Field. Broken up by Dansby Swanson.
Yeah, that was great pitching to Jameson Taillon. Pitch for the Cubs. It was back and forth.
The 2-0 is outside and high, and now it's 3-0.
You're going to have to regroup here. Those free passes.
Next pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 3-1 on Olson. Pitch, and that's dribbled foul. 3-2 now on Olson. Again, 54 homers a season ago. He finished 4th in the National League MVP voting. Severino leaning over, listening in. He's ready. The 3-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit out into center field. Bader will pick it up. Short will stop at second. 2 on and nobody out.
Well, these particular hitters he's working behind, now forced to get in the zone. It's not something we've seen for most of the evening. Talking it over on the mound a little bit.
Carlos Mendoza has a lefty and a righty. The lefty is Jake Diekman. The righty is Reed Garrett. And I can't tell whether this is, it's Carlos Mendoza coming out, and he's going to make the point to the pen. And so he'll bring Reed Garrett in to face Marcell Ozuna. We've got a pitching change, and this call to the bullpen comes with nobody out and 2 aboard. A 1-1 game, the Mets and the Braves. This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Depot wants every mom to have their own outdoor oasis this Mother's Day, so give her the gift of the perfect outdoor space with some new patio and deck furniture, like the Stylewell Park Point 4-piece patio set, a stylish and comfortable place to entertain when she wants to, or relax when she needs to get away. And with convenient delivery, you won't have to stress over getting it to her either. Shop outdoor furniture like the Stylewell Park Point 4-piece patio set right now at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Robert Half research indicates 9 out of 10 hiring managers are having difficulty hiring. If you have open roles, chances are you're feeling this too. That's why you need Robert Half. Our specialized recruiting professionals engage with our proprietary AI to connect businesses of all sizes with highly skilled talent in finance and accounting, technology, marketing and creative, legal, and administrative and customer support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com today.
Jim Basswell in our baseball tonight studio. The Padres today got 7 scoreless from Yu Darvish, 7 strikeouts along the way, and a 4-0 win over the Dodgers as Bogarts, Tatis Jr., and Cronenworth went deep. Of note, Shohei Ohtani scratched with back tightness. He left last night's game for that exact reason. NBA Pacers blow out the Knicks, even the series at 2 games apiece ongoing. The Wolves trail the Nuggets in the second, 29-24. We are 1-1. Braves have 2 on, none gone here in the 6th inning. Back to Doug and Boog.
Yeah, there'll be Reed Garrett to take over part of this Met bullpen that's been very good, and a big part of it. An 0.47 ERA, 13 appearances, 19 innings of work. And get this, in 19 innings, he struck out 32. So the right-hander on here, and in a big spot with 2 aboard, nobody out, and the slugger Marcell Ozuna at the plate. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. A slider right there. Now, on Baseball Savant, they have him as throwing both a slider and a sweeper. The slider is about 91, the sweeper 84. The 0-1. Swing and a little tapper foul and back of the plate. That was the sweeper.
And the real equalizer of the both is the split finger. I mean, he's just been nasty. I mean, this season on the sweeper balls in play, 0 for 14. He just have not put it in play most of the time.
Tied at 1. We're in the 6th. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That'll get through for a base hit. Short racing around third. He's on his way to the plate. Olsen stops at second. It's an RBI single for Marcell Ozuna. And the Braves have taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, you're talking about one of the hotter hitters in the game. So even Garrett, who's been lights out, he's going to battle him. And he just gets enough of it. Didn't really hit it that well, but just in the right spot up the middle. Went bounced over the mound, hit the back end of the mound, and rolled right through out of the stretch of Francisco Lindor.
Well, that's how you lead the majors in RBIs, right? The fans starting to boo a little bit. And the first offering is in for a strike to Harris. So the Braves have the lead. It's 2-1. And the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. And now 0-2 on Michael Harris. Harris 0 for 2 in this one. We talked about that he'd been in pretty good funk. He was 0 for 29 until his 3 for 3 performance yesterday. But now 0 for 2 here tonight. And the pitch. That's in the dirt. Kicks away from Narvaez, but not far enough for the runners to advance. And Narvaez had almost the baseball as the mask went flying off. He almost had the mask contact the baseball. And I believe that would have been 2 bases. 1-2 now. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. On a pitch in the dirt. And Harris is gone. It's a strikeout.
So there's the splitter, and it's a hard splitter, 88 miles an hour, actually harder than his sweeper, straight down. And he has 96 in his back pocket as well for the four-seamer, so a lot of good pitches with Garrett, and more importantly in that case, a good location.
Pitch downstairs, and ball one, no strikes to Orlando Arcia. Is outside. So 2-0. Swing and a foul. Back, I think would have been in our direction, but it hit the screen, and now 2 balls and a strike. Arcia is lined out and grounded out. He's the guy that took over for Dansby Swanson when Dansby left, signing his free agent deal with the Cubs. 2 on, 1 out. Garrett delivers. And a fastball in the outside corner for a strike. Now it's 2-2.
And Arcia had done a good job just in many roles coming in off the bench, and he seemed to always have his game. And when he got the job to play mostly every day, there were still questions like, what is his every day going to look like? And made the All-Star team.
2-2. And that's down low. So now it's 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he's made himself, even though he's a free swinger and attacks early, fastball hitter, he's made himself a pretty good 2-strike hitter. He finds ways to get the ball in play and finds his hits.
Garrett ready, kicks, fires. Swing and a ball popped up, foul off first. Sprinting over Alonso, he'll run out of room. And that one lands in the Met dugout. Arcia came up and got with the Brewers. Last year, again, took over as their everyday guy out at short. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Edge popped up foul. And that one back out of play.
Well, this is what makes Garrett so tough. He's 96 and he works at the top of the zone on Arcia. Fouls it off. He almost reacted like, I just missed it. But then he has the splitter and the sweeper to go with it to counteract it.
3-2. Here comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
I mean, just everything coming at you, and he slows it down 85 miles an hour, and a lot of break on this breaking ball. So go up in the zone, 96, and 85 down and away. Good night.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Kelenic swings through that one. Jared Kelenic, a home run over the right field wall his first time, and then grounded out first baseman to pitcher his last time. His season got off to a really hot start. 400, the batting average over the first 13 games. Deal 1. Tapped foul, but over the last 16 coming in, just 174. The anticipation was that he hit for a bit more power than he has. The home run tonight, just his second of the year. Braves 2, Mets 1. We're in the 6th. 2 aboard, 2 out. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Garrett, after allowing the single to Ozuna, strikes out Harris, Arcia, and Kelenic to get out of the inning. We're midway in inning number 6. 2-1 Braves lead the Mets. You're listening to Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
If you have experience working with young people, there are many who need your experience. Become a youth development specialist where you'll supervise and support young people in detention. It's challenging and rewarding. It's a union job with a $51,000 starting salary. It's using your life experience to make a positive impact on the lives of young New Yorkers. NYC residency not required. Apply to become a youth development specialist today at nyc.gov/YDS.
A happy place comes in many colors. One that leaves you feeling refreshed. Something that gets you all fired up. Or gives you the space to chill. Whatever your color, bring happiness home with CertaPro Painters and make your happy place your home. CertaPro Painters. That's painting happy. Get started today at CertaPro.com. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Contractor license and registration information is available at CertaPro.com.
Celebrate the no-frills good life with Montauk Brewing Company, New York's easternmost brewery and makers of all your favorite summer brews. Chase your wave with Montauk's signature beer, Wave Chaser IPA, a highly approachable IPA that is packed with tropical aromas and endless flavor. Or try one of their easy drinking brews like the Surf Beer, a clean, crisp, golden ale perfect for those low-key summer days. Look for their brightly colored six-packs at retailers near you and be sure to visit the tap room, the Red Brew Barn. Located in the heart of Montauk, just steps away from the surf, right where it belongs. Must be 21 or older. Please enjoy responsibly.
Peter Rosenberg here to tell you about my friends over at Bath Fitter. They remodeled my bath, did an incredible job, customized it for my specific needs, processed super easy, one expert installer, and done in a day. No demo, no mess. Bath Fitter is a permanent, high-quality solution with a lifetime guarantee. 3 million happy customers like me. For a limited time, get 0% interest or save $500 on complete Bath Fitter systems. So, start designing your bath today like I did at bathfitterdesign.com. There's only one Bath Fitter.
Listening to Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
We go to the bottom of the sixth. Braves 2, Mets 1. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The pitch. And that one is in for a strike. Reminder, suit up this season at MLBshop.com. Check out the largest selection of official jerseys, caps, T-shirts, collectibles, and more. Gear up with your favorite team at MLBshop.com. Lindor taking downstairs, and the count is 1-1. Lindor 1 for 2 with a single. Braves 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Mets 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. Elder deals. Yeah, that's a little bit high.
The Mets just trying to get Lindor going, just to get hot, stay hot, just not quite there.
The 2-1 is upstairs. And Lindor, a 30-30 season last year with the Mets. The 3-1. Swing and a liner over the leaping Olsen, and that'll touch down and rifle into the corner. Over to dig it out is Acuna, and cruising into second is Lindor. It's a leadoff double.
Lindor waited back, and Elder just got it over to the plate. He was trying to bring the changeup down, get the strike, but it just laid right over the plate. 88 miles an hour, comfortable hitting speed, and Lindor got the head out, but is also able to keep it fair. Sometimes you get out in front, he might hook it, but he stayed through it, which is a positive sign for him and the Mets.
In for a strike and the count 1-1. Activity in the Braves bullpen. The bullpen is way out there. They have 4 lefties in their bullpen. The Braves do, and the 1-1. Swing and a ball drilled right field. That one back. Acuna back some more. Looking up, and that one's off the wall. Lindor had to hold up. They're going to wave him around third. Lindor to the plate, and he is in. And Alonso with a double off the right center field wall. That knocks in a run, and we're tied at 2.
Well, right now, Elder is definitely getting the ball elevated. They're also anticipating that outside pitch that he's been getting these hitters to give up on that comes back over the plate. And it's just not having the same life. A little loss of velocity on that one. And Alonso, just so much power. Acuna went back and just sort of had run out of room. If another step, he's there because the ball hit the bottom of the fence. They'd already shut it down to play it off the wall, and it ricocheted by him.
Swing and a miss on the first offering from Elder to J.D. Martinez. Martinez, a single and a strikeout. 2-2 were in the bottom of the sixth. Alonso, the go-ahead run. He's at second. And the pitch. And that one missed outside. J.D. touched on it getting released by the Astros in 2014 and then moving on to the Tigers. From 2014 through 2019, that 6-year stretch, only Mike Trout had a better OPS than J.D. Martinez, the 1-1. And that's in for a strike. And you go beyond that, and you look J.D. Martinez and Justin Turner with their swing changes and the way they speak about hitting. They really change the way we talk about hitting. 1-2 down. And the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Foul off of first. Olsen near the Met dugout reaches out, and he's got it. And J.D. Martinez is out.
What Elder's been able to do to Martinez today is work that late running fastball away. Martinez has had trouble pulling the trigger on it, froze him again, and then drops the slider just to slow him down, gets the pop-up.
Well, Brian Snitker out of the dugout. He'll take the baseball from Bryce Elder. Aaron Bummer is coming in. Call to the bullpen with one out here in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves 2. This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Evan Cohen here from Unsportsmanlike on ESPN Radio for True Green. Are you ready to elevate your lawn game without breaking the bank? True Green has been the trusted choice for over 2 million homeowners for over 50 years. Visit TrueGreen.com and discover the easiest and affordable way to achieve a pro-level lawn guaranteed. Plus, enjoy True Green's verified price matching, ensuring you get the best lawn for the best price. Visit TrueGreen.com and transform your lawn effortlessly. That's TrueGreen.com. Your dream lawn is just around the corner.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you're always looking for ways to position your operation to create opportunities and move on them faster. With Bank of America, you get access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
Jim Basketball in our Baseball Tonight studio. Quick updates around the NBA. Pacers blow out the Knicks. Square that series at 2. Game 5 at Madison Square Garden Tuesday at 8 Eastern. Nuggets up on the Wolves 50-39 in the second. Game 4, ESPN radio coverage comes your way Tuesday night at 10 Eastern. If you wake up with Evan Cohen, Chris Canty, Michelle Smallman on Unsportsmanlike, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern, followed by Greeny and Friends until noon right here on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app. You get full reacts to those NBA postseason tips. 2-2 game in the 6th. Braves in the pen. Back to Doug and Boog.
All right, Jim, thanks. Aaron Bummer on the mound. Tyrone Taylor will pinch hit for Brett Beatty, the pitch. And Taylor takes a strike. So the Bummer-Taylor matchup. Oh, 1-1 the count, man. It's second, the pitch, and that's in for a strike.
So Bummer throws literally sidearm left-hander. It's almost like if you were, skipping rocks out of a pond or something. He's that sidearm delivery, and he has sinker, sweeper, cutter. I mean, everything is moving.
The 0-2, and that one kicks away from the catcher, Chadwick Trump, but not far enough for Alonso to advance to third.
And Taylor's a good matchup for the Mets. He's kind of set up, pull hitter, trying to drive in the run.
1-2 now. Taylor back in, hitting .276, couple of homers. The 1-2. Inside corner, and he's gone on strikes, and Taylor doesn't argue.
Yeah, Bummer has such good movement, and you look for that sweeper or something down and in as a righty, and then he sneaks that fastball in, which hits 94, and he located it perfectly, right on the edge, inside and down.
And the pitch. And that one is a little bit low. No, that's in for a strike. I beg your pardon. Now they get a walk. Harrison Bader has struck out twice, both times swinging. Here it comes. And that is low. Two outs, man, at second. The Mets have tied it up at 2. Bummer delivers. And that's outside and a little bit low. Aaron Bummer, the lanky left-hander, was originally drafted out of Nebraska by the White Sox. Next pitch in the dirt. And Bummer came over this past November to the Braves. The 3-1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, a lot of times early in his career, I mean, the sinker was just the power ball. I mean, that's what he could throw with that type of delivery. You already have the sidearm on orthodox release point and the ball moving.
The 3-2. Outside, and Bader will take his base. Harrison Bader, high stepping down.
Bummer tried to get him on the sweeper and backdoor it, started it away, it just never came back. And Bader watched it all the way in, making sure it was outside and got the call.
So here's McNeil now and the pitch. And a check swing and a called strike. Man, this is one of those Jeff McNeil 2 years ago. I don't care whether it was a righty or a lefty. He was tough to deal with in this spot. Right now, it feels a bit different with him. The 0-1. And that's dribbled foul first base side.
You see him, I mean, just watching him the last couple of years, you know, just a lot of foul balls. Balls he kind of could, you know, kind of serve the other way or get through. He's missing some pitches, fouling off a lot.
The 0-2. And that is low. McNeil tracking that one into the net. Two strikes, first and second, 2 outs. Here comes. And a little dribbler back to the mound. Bummer has it. Runs about halfway, underhands to first. McNeil is out. And that'll end the Mets half of the 6th. But they pick up the equalizer on the RBI double by Pete Alonso. And as we go to the 7th, it's 2-2, the Braves and the Mets. This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Need assistance with door and window projects? The Home Depot can help. From inspiration and materials to ordering and installation, our free Millwork virtual apron service can get you moving and doing. Plus, we speak Spanish too. Our associates can help you tackle complex jobs without you leaving the job site, saving you time and money. Call us at 1-833-HD-APRON or visit homedepot.com/MVA. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Now, with the MLB app, you can get baseball
your way. Pick your favorite team, your favorite players, and get customized highlights, stories, and breaking news right on your home feed. Follow the action with GamePick, where 3D replays add another dimension. Plus, notifications can keep you connected to every pitch, every hit, every game. The MLB app. Baseball, your way. Download it now for free from the App Store or Google Play. Blackout and other restrictions apply. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Jim Basco in our Baseball Tonight studio. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
For general 98.7 ESPN contest rules, visit ESPNNewYork.com/contests. WEPN FM, New York. A Good Karma Friends radio station.
Braves a chance to gain ground on the Phillies today. Philadelphia rallied from down 6-3 to force extras, but the Marlins had last lick.
So Soto looks back, and now he kicks and fires the 1-2 pitch. A slide step ground ball. It hits off the pitcher. Soto rolling into right field. Fortes round third. He's going to score. Emmanuel Rivera, a walk-off hero. Mother's Day magic for the Marlins, and they beat the Phillies in 10, 7-6.
As heard on 940 WINZ, so the Braves can get within a half game with a victory. Boog, Marcell Ozuna, Major League Best 39th RBI. If he gets one more tonight, he'd be the fastest Braves player to 40 RBI since Hank Aaron in 1970.
Pretty amazing. I mean, anytime you're on a list with Hammer and Hank, it's good stuff. But since 1970, wow. There's Chadwick Trump and the pitch. And Garrett delivers a strike.
Well, if you think about alphabetical order, I would be in Hank Aaron's homeroom if you go off of maybe H, maybe D through H, first name.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, third base side of the mound. Glove by Garrett. Fires a strike to first. That's a pretty nice play as he gets the catcher.
I mean, he pounced off that mound and real quick. Garrett fielding his position, crosses over, took a kind of quick short hop on the backhand and stabbed at it, and then collected himself and threw. Instead of rushing, he took his step. He knew he had time and threw a strike.
Offering missing the mark, ball one, no strikes. Acuna waiting, and the pitch. And that one is outside.
And Garrett is just able to eat up those middle innings and kind of take away any leverage situations in the 6th and 7th.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
And Acuna just dropped his bat like I can't reach that, but the ball looks a little bit out. But he's been given a couple inches away.
The 2-1. And that's outside. Garrett. And the pitch. And that's outside. So now Acuna will take his base, and with one out, the go-ahead run is on. Close one here in New York. The Braves and the Mets tied at 2. We're in the top of the 7th with one out and a man at first, and that is Ronald Acuna Jr., who was picked off first his last time by Severino. Garrett comes set, and a throw over to first. Close play, safe at first.
I mean, it is close, and Acuna doesn't necessarily need the monster lead. The Mets have not thrown anybody out. I mean, literally.
They're going to look at it.
Yeah.
Look at this. So they're going to look at it. The crew chief, James Hoy, coming in.
New York
along
is challenging the safe call at first.
First base umpire DJ Rayburn. But that was James Hoy letting you know. So he was called safe, and now up on the Jumbotron. Oh, I think they got him.
They got him again.
It's like a carbon copy of the Severino play.
Yeah, they got him again. Now, what's happening here is Alonso has his foot in the path where you would dive back straight. So Acuna's diving back to the outside base at an angle.
After review, the call in the field is overturned. The runner is out. New York River Payment challenge.
So Acuna is taking a step and diving at an angle, and he's hitting the dirt really early, like short of the base, and almost has to crawl to the bag. And it's the friction, he's just not getting there. And it gives the first baseman, in this case Alonso, a lot of time to put the tag on him. And both times he's short of the bag and just way out too far.
So the second time he's been picked off. As the call overturned. And the first offering to Albies misses. Ball 1, no strikes. Ozzie Albies 0 for 3. And the pitch. Swing and a one-hop. Flag down at first by Alonso. He'll take it himself. Steps on the bag. And Garrett gets out of it. Well, it looked like it might be a precarious spot. One out and Acuna reaching, and instead he faces the minimum. Time to stretch midway in the 7th. It's 2-2, Mets and Braves. This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Every business faces challenges, but complicated, expensive, and uncertain shipping shouldn't be one of them. With USPS Ground Advantage from the United States Postal Service, you can avoid all the noise. No more unexpected surcharges, hidden fees, or complex rate structures. It's just easy, cost-effective, and dependable shipping. Tune your business's frequency to success and turn shipping to your advantage. Learn how at USPS.com/advantage. USPS Ground Advantage. Simple, affordable, reliable.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With Venture X, earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and turn everyday purchases into extraordinary trips. Plus, receive premium travel benefits like access to over 1,300 airport lounges where you just check in and chill out. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Hey, man, you coming to my place to watch the big game, right? I'm making my famous 7-layer dip.
Actually, I'm watching the game at Cleveland or South Beach. Sorry.
Come on, man. Why?
Well, they have a 20-foot LED screen, incredible food and drinks at their new sports bar, and awesome entertainment like body-painted models, plus giveaways and football packages.
That's cool.
Yeah, but good luck with the dip.
Cleveland or South Beach, Miami's football headquarters.
For the ones who work hard to ensure their crew can always go the extra mile, and the ones who get in early so everyone can go home on time, there's Grainger, offering professional-grade supplies backed by product experts so you can quickly and easily find what you need. Plus, you can count on access to a committed team ready to go the extra mile for you. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Jim Basketball in our Baseball Tonight studio. Wild game at the Trop today with plenty of home runs flying.
Judge hammers one to right field and deep and gone. Another home run for the Yankees, a 2-run shot. And the Yankees lead 6-0.
Yeah, that had them up 6-0. The Rays got within a run, but the Yankees bats boomed again. They had 5 home runs on the day. Jose Trevino a pair in the 10-6 win over Tampa Bay. Meantime, the Twins playing some good baseball.
A 2-0 hit well. Right center field. Varsho chasing after it, looking up, and it's gone. Yes. A home run for the 3rd consecutive game for Carlos Santana. He breaks the ice in a big-time way, and the Twins lead 3-0.
You heard it from the Treasure Island Baseball Network. Carlos Santana, a 3-run shot. Twins won for the 17th time in 20 games, beating the Blue Jays 5-1. They've won 6 consecutive series for the first time since September of 2010. At the break, Nuggets, defending champs, up on the Wolves 64-49. That's halftime. Again, our Game 4 coverage of that series comes your way Tuesday night at 10 Eastern. Reaction from those NBA postseason tips if you wake up with Evan Cohen, Chris Canty, Michelle Smallman on Unsportsmanlike, weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern, followed by Greeny and Friends until noon, right here on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app. We are 2-2 at Citi Field, Braves and Mets. Back to Doug and Book.
All right, Jen, thanks very much. We got ourselves a 2-2 tie, and it will not be Omar Narvaez against Aaron Bummer. Tomas Nido will come up to hit. So it'll be Nido, and then Stewart, and then Marte. Nido right-hand bat, no batting gloves. Bummer out of the stretch. The lefty kicks, delivers. And that one is in for a strike. Tomas Nido hitting .205, a homer, and a single RBI with that homer. The pitch, swing and a miss.
Well, then late in the game, this gives them a little bit more in terms of defending against the stolen base. Narvaez hasn't thrown a runner out the entire season, 30 for 30.
The 0-2 is a little bit low.
So it has not gone well controlling the running game. However, they found a way to do it by pickoffs, keeping runners close that way, and it's worked very well for them today.
The 1-2 is cut on and missed. Nido is down on strikes, and Bummer disposes of him pretty quickly.
Bummer's so tough with that release point. It's so horizontal, and he slings it in there. Tough to pick up.
So here's DJ Stewart now. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. Left on left. You mentioned Stewart. First-round pick out of Florida State by the Orioles in 2015. Last year hit 11 homers in 185 plate appearances with the O's. And the pitch. And that one downstairs.
He doesn't have a lot of at-bats this year against lefties. And so, with Nimmo out, they're trying to give him some chances to be in there as they're a little short on the bench here.
Let me correct that. His 11 homers last year were with the Mets. His career high 12 in 21 with the Orioles. He checks the swing of the next offering. Did not go, says third base umpire James Hoy. He got pieces of 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22 with the Orioles. And the last 2 years, last year, this year with the Mets, the 2-1. Swing and a miss.
When he was drafted, the questions were how he'd sort of grade out. He had great sense of the strike zone. I mean, he was but more not so much a power guy. Kind of found his niche here.
The 2-2 is a little bit low.
He played with Luke Weaver at Florida State as well. Jameis Winston, quarterback. A lot of talented players on that team.
So Stewart, who's got a couple of hits in this one, getting a chance to play left field as Nimmo sits with that strained intercostal. 3-2. And that one outside, ball 4, and that's a pretty good at bat from DJ Stewart. So the go-ahead run is on base, and immediately Brian Snitker is out of the dugout, makes the point to the pen. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. So with one out, a man at first, bottom half of inning number 7, the Braves 2, and the Mets 2. This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and ESPN app.
Need assistance with door and window projects? The Home Depot can help. From inspiration and materials to ordering and installation, our free Millwork virtual apron service can get you moving and doing. Plus, we speak Spanish too. Our associates can help you tackle complex jobs without you leaving the job site, saving you time and money. Call us at 1-833-HD-APRON or visit homedepot.com/MBA. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
With no fees or minimums and no overdraft fees, banking with Capital One is the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Kind of like choosing Derek Jeter as the pinch hitter for your baseball team.
Jeter, you're in. We need a home run.
I'll give it a try. I've swung a bat once or twice.
That's out of here.
Yep, even easier than that. With no fees or minimums and no overdraft fees, is it even a decision? That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One N.A. member FDIC.
Jim Bass won our baseball tonight studio. The Astros are 15-25 this season, but today they got a gem from Justin Verlander as he went 7 scoreless, 2 hits, 8 strikeouts. Now has 3,365 career Ks, 2 back of former teammate and rival Max Scherzer for 11th on the all-time list. You have to wonder if later in the season, if things don't turn around for this team, might Verlander again be available to a contender. Braves back in the pen in a tie game. The Mets have the lead run on. Back to Doug and Boog.
Yeah, it makes you wonder, the likes of Verlander, Bregman, would they make that move and maybe start over a little bit? Jesse Chavez takes over on the hill for the Braves. The veteran right-hander will face Starling Marte, and Brandon Nimmo is going to run at first for Stewart. Right-hand hitter Marte, the pitch, and a swing and a miss. Cutter at 87.
Chavez, such good command, cutter, sinker, curveball, changeup. He'll throw any pitch in any count to any location.
Chavez, here it comes, and that one is inside.
When I saw Brian Slicker before outside of his office, there was Chavez and Morton outside. He's like, weren't you a fan of theirs when you were a kid?
The 1-1. And that misses outside. Yeah, Chavez now 40 years old.
Yeah, what a career, Jesse Chavez. I mean,
it's incredible. I want to try and do this. 1-out man at first. The pitch is popped foul back out of play. All right, here we go. Jesse Chavez debuted at 08 with the Pirates, went to the Braves, then the Royals, then the Blue Jays, then the A's, then back to the Blue Jays, the Dodgers, the Angels, the Rangers, I'm not kidding, the Cubs, the Rangers, back to the Braves, the Cubs, the Angels, and been a Brave for 3 straight years. Throw over to first, and back in safely is Nimmo.
I mean, does MLB have like a frequent flyer plan or something? That would be awesome, the amount of points he would get.
It's amazing.
I mean, that is a beautiful thing.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left field off the bat of Marte. Moving up to second is Nimmo. And now 2 are aboard. And 1 out in a 2-2 game here in the bottom of the 7th.
He threw his curveball and trying to get it down and away. Really missed his spot. He hung it out over the plate only in the low 70s velocity. Marte just put his foot down, waited with his hand, and just fired through the zone, get the base hit.
So Marte with the knock, and now it's Francisco Lindor. Yeah, the first offering is inside, ball 1. Lindor with a couple of hits, including a double and a run scored his last time up. Chavez kicked 1-0. Swing and a little tapper back to the mound. Chavez up with it to second for 1. Return to first, not in time. And Lindor beats the wrap on that soft tapper back to the mound, and he's lucky that it didn't turn into 2.
Chavez had to wait for the hop. It was almost like a swinging changeup. And he waited for the big hop, and that split second to make sure he had it. He had to look the ball in. He threw up the mound. Arcia gets it, and Lindor's just too fast.
Here's Alonso now. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Pete has knocked in both runs for the Mets in this one. An RBI single and an RBI double. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out towards center. Harris drifting back, settling under it. He's got it. And Alonso retired, and the Mets leave a couple. We'll head to the 8th here in New York. And the Mets and the Braves tied 2-2. This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and ESPN app.
Need assistance with door and window projects? The Home Depot can help. From inspiration and materials to ordering and installation, our free Millwork virtual apron service can get you moving and doing. Plus, we speak Spanish too. Our associates can help you tackle complex jobs without you leaving the job site, saving you time and money. Call us at 1-833-HD-APRON or visit homedepot.com/MVA. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you're always looking for ways to position your operation to create opportunities and move on them faster. With Bank of America, you get access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
Hey, John, why so glum? I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
Evan Cohen here from Unsportsmanlike on ESPN Radio for True Green. Are you ready to elevate your lawn game without breaking the bank? True Green has been the trusted choice for over 2 million homeowners for over 50 years. Visit TrueGreen.com and discover the easiest and affordable way to achieve a pro-level lawn guaranteed. Plus, enjoy True Green's verified price matching, ensuring you get the best lawn for the best price. Visit TrueGreen.com and transform your lawn effortlessly. That's TrueGreen.com. Your dream lawn is just around the corner.
This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Back here in New York, we head to the 8th. It's a 2-2 game. The Braves and the Mets. John Chompy, Doug Glanville, Adam Ottavino on here. And the right-hander delivers. And a fastball outside. And it's 1-0. The kid from Brooklyn, Adam Ottavino, wears 0 on his back. Can't wear 00. That's Mr. Met's number.
Oh.
The 1-0 is a check swing foul back to the screen. Zach Short, who came on defensively in the 4th for Austin Riley, who left the game with left side tightness, we were told. He walked in his lone plate appearance in the 6th and scored. And a 1-1. And a breaking ball is foul tipped into the mitt of the new catcher, Thomas Nido. You know, they call Adam Ottavino, the new pitcher, Otto. So it's Otto and Nido, and the new left fielder is Nimmo.
Oh.
I wish I was kidding. The 1-2 is outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. For the Mets, 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. For the Braves, 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors. Ottavino comes set. Kicks, delivers. And that one a little bit high.
Yeah, Ottavino throws 3-quarter delivery, kind of falls off to the first base side. Sinker, sweeper, changeup. He'll cut it. Very funky delivery, deceptive.
The 3-2 is outside, ball 4, and Zach Short picks up another walk.
Well, Short has certainly shown some discipline at the plate. Those are close pitches, but he lays off it, gets the call.
There's Matt Olson now. Nobody out, man at first. 2-2 in the 8th. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Big swing from Olson, who's reached in all 3 plate appearances. He's been hit by a pitch on his foot. That was in the 1st. Walked in the 3rd. Singled in the 6th. Big time power. Left-hand hitter at the plate. And a throw over to first, and diving back in safely is Zach Short.
Mets pitchers have to find ways to control the running game as best they can. Their catchers have had a nightmare of a season.
Here's the 0-1. That's outside.
By the way, they had 55 stolen base attempts, and opponents have made it 52 times. So that's only 3 base runners they've cut down. So it's not working too well. But they're better at holding by just pickoffs, as we've seen.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul back to the backstop. Now 1-2 on Matt Olson. Started his career, of course, with the Oakland A's, and grew up in the Atlanta area. Went to Parkview High School, same school that produced Jeff Francoeur. So he's playing for his hometown team. The 1-2 is low. Runner goes. Pitch is down and in. It is ball 3 and a stolen base without a throw.
And nothing Nito can do on this. This is a slider down and in. He had the backhand it, bad position to be able to throw from, and Short just had such a great jump. He just held on to the ball wisely.
Next pitch hit hard but foul, and that went down to the first baseline.
How Goody down there, Tom Goodwin.
Tom Goodwin. Goody, longtime base coach with the Red Sox, now with the Braves. 3-2. There goes the runner for third. That one is drilled left field. Going back, Nimmo. Nimmo back some more. Reaches out, and he makes the catch. And Short has to scramble all the way back to second base. And that was really well done as Nimmo was able to track it down and haul it in and then bang into the fence.
The left-handed batter, he inside outs it, so it's going to have some slice towards the line. And Nimmo wouldn't take his eye off it. It was curling away, so his route matched the curve. And just as he jumps up real quick, the wall's right there. 2 steps. Face plants on the wall, comes up throwing.
So here's Ozuna now. Ottavino ready and fires. Swing and a ground ball. That's a base hit up the middle. Charging is Bader. Short around third on his way to the plate, and he's in. It's an RBI single for Marcell Ozuna, and he does indeed hit the 40 RBI mark. And the Braves have themselves a 3-2 lead. Wow, the Bear does it again.
I mean, they're trying not to pitch to him, but he seems to be knowing what's coming, just so on time and so ahead of the pitcher. That ball caught some of the plate, and he just attacked it up the middle. No, not big swings, just saying, let me hit to the big part of the field, taking his base hits and driving in runs.
Ottavino, fastest, or I should say, Ozuna, fastest player to 40 RBI for the Braves since Hank Aaron in 1970. Carlos Mendoza out of the dugout and takes the ball from Ottavino. As soon as Ottavino saw that pitch go back up the middle, he let out a scream. So the Mets and the Braves, Atlanta has taken the lead. And Jake Diekman coming in. Call to the bullpen, and with 1 out, 3-2, Braves on top of the Mets here in the 8th. This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and ESPN app.
Every business faces challenges, but complicated, expensive, and uncertain shipping shouldn't be one of them. With USPS Ground Advantage from the United States Postal Service, you can avoid all the noise. No more unexpected surcharges, hidden fees, or complex rate structures. It's just easy, cost-effective, and dependable shipping. Tune your business's frequency to success and turn shipping to your advantage. Learn how at USPS.com/advantage. USPS Ground Advantage. Simple, affordable, reliable.
When you're a rock star, you do rock star things.
Oh my gosh, is that...
Hello. When I'm in Miami, I only stay at Cleveland or South Beach. They got a day club, a nightclub, and a rooftop lounge. Oh, and when you need to recharge, they got newly renovated rooms fit for a rock star like me.
There he is!
Gotta go.
Cleveland or South Beach. Be a rock star. Book now with code ESPN to save big on your next tour.
Jim Basketball and baseball. Tonight's studio update from the NBA playoffs. The Nuggets 81-65 lead at the Wolves. They play third quarter, looking to square that series at 2 games apiece. We have Game 5. ESPN radio coverage comes your way Tuesday at 10 Eastern. The Braves up again for a third time in this game, now 3-2, looking to add on here in the 8th. Back to Doug and Boog.
All right, Jim, thanks very much. And Michael Harris will stand in the batter's box as Jake Diekman will take over. Diekman replaces Adam Ottavino. And now Diekman having some trouble hearing the pitch comm. And Jake, what do you got? Hold it up to your ear.
Turn that volume button up a little bit.
And they're going to need...
So they got the IT team coming in here.
So the IT guy makes his way out, and Diekman is able to hear that one. It's one of these things, because it's baseball, and, you know, it's basically we're all fossils in this sport. But, like, everybody used to do... And pitch comm's not working. No, it's either not charged or the volume isn't up. That's what it is 99% of the time. It's not that it's not working. It's not the system is down. They just didn't turn it up. First offering is upstairs. That it's ball 1, no strikes to Harris. And then everybody's looking at each other. What? I can't do you. What?
I told you,
turn it up.
My favorite thing was spring training with the Cubs this year, and they were having pitch comm issues, and they realized the pitcher...
I didn't have it in.
He didn't even have it.
Yeah. The 1-0 misses, and the count is 2-0.
It's like, you can't hear? What? It's like, it was like, oh, I don't even have a pitch comm on. Yeah, that usually doesn't work.
Ozuna, the runner at first. Marcell Ozuna with a pair of RBI singles. His RBI single here in the 8th has given the Braves a 3-2 lead. And the 2-0 to Harris is in for a strike.
And Diekman been around the block a little bit. Four-seamer. He loves the four-seamer. 62% this year. Sweeper. Change up once in a while.
And the Mets bullpen has been excellent. A 2.81 collective ERA, first best in the NL. The 3-1 is too high, and that's ball 4. And now runners at first and second with 1 out.
So this is an aspect that overall in their pitching staff has hurt them, and that is the walks. I mean, they're last in baseball in walk rate, so they struggle with the zone. And generally the bullpen has held it together, but tonight, walks, stolen base, 2 things that have been their nemesis this season.
So here is Arcia now. And the pitch. And Diekman delivers downstairs. Arcia 0 for 3. He's lined out, grounded out, struck out. Here's a 1-0. And that's downstairs. 2-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right. And that'll twist off into the seats. Garcia 0 for 3, the kid from Venezuelan All-Star last year. And he is hyper-aggressive at the plate, but the bat-to-ball skills are pretty good. The pitch, swing, and a broken bat liner. Left field, charging in. Nimmo makes the catch. And back to second goes Ozuna. As Nimmo got a good jump on it. Well, Brandon Nimmo left yesterday's game and didn't start tonight with that intercostal strain. He's come on as a pinch runner and made 2 very nice catches in left field so far.
Well, the ball will find you. You come in for defense, and he's already had 2 tough plays, so testing out the intercostal already, but good read. Sometimes that ball at the end of the bat, you can misread, go back first, but he read it right, came right in.
There's Adam Duvall now. Duvall hitting for Jared Kelnick. We're in the 8th. The Braves have taken a 3-2 lead. Diekman kicks, delivers. And Duvall takes down and in for a ball. John Shelby, Doug Glanville with you. Rob Kelly, our producer. Paul Schrager, our engineer. Good to be here at Citi Field for Sunday Night Baseball. And a tight one in the National League East. Braves 3, Mets 2. Top of the 8th, 2 down. And the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, center field, playable Bader to his left and under it, and makes a 2-handed catch. Duvall retired, but damage done. Braves on an RBI single by Ozuna take the lead. We'll go bottom 8, 3-2 Atlanta leading the Mets. This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Texting enrolls you into reoccurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text JUDGE to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text JUDGE to 321-321. That's JUDGE to 321-321.
Robert Half research indicates 9 out of 10 hiring managers are having difficulty hiring. If you have open roles, chances are you're feeling this too. That's why you need Robert Half. Our specialized recruiting professionals engage with our proprietary AI to connect businesses of all sizes with highly skilled talent in finance and accounting, technology, marketing and creative, legal, and administrative and customer support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com today.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Back here, Citi Field, as we go bottom 8. And the first one to J.D. Martinez, misses downstairs from Jesse Chavez. J.D. Martinez 1 for 3 as he pops a foul out of play off to the right. And now it's 1-1. Paid attendance for tonight's game, 18,944. It's brought to you by Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN. Get great deals on the hottest tickets. Experience it live as Martinez swings and lifts a fly ball to right field, playable for Acuna. And Acuna makes the catch.
Yeah, that's what sometimes gets J.D. Martinez. This is a pitch 89 miles an hour in the middle of the plate, but he's trying to stay the opposite field, and he kind of slices at it. And that's a pitch he gets extended. He could crush it to center, left center, and he just carves it lazily to right.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout. We've got another pitching change. They had the lefty Dylan Lee up, call to the bullpen with one out and nobody aboard. We're in the bottom of the eighth, and the Braves 3, the Mets 2. This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Around here at Wrangler, we are all excited for spring. The longer days, the warmer nights. When you've got your pick of shorts and jeans, either works just fine. Because comfort keeps us going. So grab your family, your friends, and your Wrangler layers for some fresh air adventures together. Blue skies, open roads. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, clickgrainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Jim Basketball in our baseball tonight studio. The Padres today taking advantage of no Shohei Ohtani as Yu Darvish goes 7 strong, 7 strikeouts, 2 hits allowed, and a 4-0 win over L.A. They go deep a trio of times. Bogarts, Tatis Jr., and Cronenworth. Ohtani scratch with back tightness this afternoon. Meantime, the Mets have used 3 relievers. Braves on to their third and a 3-2 Atlanta advantage here in the bottom of the 8th. Back to Doug and Boog.
All right, Jim, thanks very much. And yeah, it'll be Joey Wendell to hit against Dylan Lee with 1 out and nobody on. Bottom 8, 3-2. Braves lead. Lee delivers. And a fastball in for a strike. Wendell at 250, no homers, and 1 knocked in. The numbers on Dylan Lee, 10 appearances, a 1.45 ERA. Here's the pitch. Swing and a bouncer out to short, charging Arcia. Fields fires on the move in time. And Wendell is out. There's 2 away.
Lee loves his slider. That is the primary pitch that he goes with. He has a 4-seamer and a changeup, but slider is at 1. He'll throw any count, any situation.
There's Harrison Bader now. Bader 0 for 2. Yeah, the first offering cut on and missed. Bader, right-handed batter. He's got the pink bat, pink batting gloves. Next offering in the dirt.
Back-to-back sliders by Lee, and his slider's not a hard slider. It almost has curveball nature to it. 84 miles an hour, changes speeds, but it has some serious bite.
And a 1-1. And that's in the dirt. So 2 balls and a strike on Harrison Bader. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Another slider. That's the 4th straight slider. That one he threw for a strike up in the zone, and Bader just swung over it.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count. Lee, the 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Lee comes in and gets the ground out and the strikeout, and the Mets are done in the 8th. We move to the 9th here in New York. Braves 3, Mets 2. You're listening to Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Dave Rothenberg here to tell you about my friends at Bathfitter. Now, they converted my kids' bathtub to a shower, did a wonderful, phenomenal job. Customized just as we wanted, only one expert installer. Process was so easy, so simple, no demo, no mess, and Bathfitter is a high-quality, permanent solution with a lifetime guarantee. Now, 3+ million happy customers just like me and my wife, and for a limited time, you get 0% interest or save $500 on a complete Bathfitter system. So start designing your bath today like we did at bathfitterdesign.com. There's only one Bathfitter.
When you're drinking a frozen beverage from McDonald's, your brain may not like how refreshingly cold it is. But the rest of your body, oh yes, it's gonna relish every moment of it. Because there are drinks. Then there are drinks from McDonald's.
No matter the size of your thirst, the best way to quench it for only $2 is with an any size frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, frozen Coke, or frozen Fanta Wild Cherry. Price and participation may vary, cannot be combined with any other offer.
Celebrate the no-frills good life with Montauk Brewing Company, New York's easternmost brewery and makers of all your favorite summer brews. Chase your wave with Montauk's signature beer, Wave Chaser IPA, a highly approachable IPA that is packed with tropical aromas and endless flavor. Or try one of their easy drinking brews like the Surf Beer, a clean, crisp, golden ale perfect for those low-key summer days. Look for their brightly colored six-packs at retailers near you and be sure to visit the tap room, the Red Brew Barn. Located in the heart of Montauk, just steps away from the surf, right where it belongs. Must be 21 or older. Please enjoy responsibly.
At City Harvest, we believe no New Yorker has to go hungry. With your help, we're on the road 365 days a year, rescuing over 77 million pounds of nutritious food and delivering it free to millions of New Yorkers, transforming surplus food into sustenance, sustainability, and smiles. Rallying thousands of New Yorkers to power a network of nourishment across our city. One day, one meal, and one New Yorker at a time. That's how we feed good.
This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Edwin Diaz will get a chance to pitch here. Non-save situation, just trying to keep it a one-run game. Diaz delivers. First pitch to Chadwick Trump is grounded to short. And the throw over to first by Lindor in time. One up and one down. So Diaz, who hasn't worked since May 6th, that's one of those things that happens. It's funny, right? With a closer, if you get stuck on that, got to pitch in the ninth type deal, ultimately you can find yourself in a spot where your closer doesn't pitch if you're not playing real well.
Yeah, and then the rhythm is on.
Next offering is in for a strike to Acuna.
Got to get him some work. Not the ideal situation, but likely at least hold the situation now.
Next pitch is in for a strike.
It keeps it right where they are. They're just relying on that big hit, something to happen in the bottom half.
The 0-2. Inside, look out. Ooh. I mean, up and in, and Acuna hit the deck. Nito grabs the bat as Acuna had his tower buzz that time.
I mean, wow. And, the run on that fastball, and it is right by him, and he just dives out of the way and mostly frozen on the ground, just saying, whoa, that's my life flashing in front of my eyes.
Yeah, you're not kidding. 1-2 on Ronald Acuna Jr. Next pitch is outside. Diaz, the right-hander, delivers. And a swing and a foul back. That was the slider, and it kind of hung a bit. So far this year, Edwin Diaz at 2.45 ERA and 14 appearances. He's striking out about 39% of the batters that he faces. Here's the pitch. Swing and a bouncer towards third, but foul. One of the things that turned Acuna's season into this glittering gem last year. He had a stolen bases, 40-70, the average beyond base, but he also cut his strikeout rate basically in half. Now it's back up to what it was in 22. The pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's been a lot more of that this year. So Diaz gets him 2 away.
Well, Diaz has a four-seamer and the slider, and just the perfect pitch down and away, just slightly off the plate, but gets the reach. And Acuña sitting fastball, then just tried to spoil it and just missed it. Fouled it, tipped it right into the glove.
Here's the pitch. Had a swing and a miss. Albies a little late on that one. Ozzie 0 for 4. He's popped to second and then grounded out to first, and also grounded out to first. The 0-1. Taps the foul, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, all unassisted, so that's not much you can do. Just watch the first baseman step on the base in front of you. Diaz is, most of his career, his four-seamer, he's throwing over 60% of the time, and then 22, it flipped.
Next offering, check swing, he held up.
The slider became the dominant pitch, and this year about 40%. 41 or so, he's throwing the four-seamer.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a ground ball, foul of first. As Alonso on high alert, he's going to get him again.
I don't know if it's been 4-3 unassisted in the game, but he was about 2 feet short of that. Just about.
The Albies, Braves little second baseman who's got a world of talent. 1-2. Diaz is ready and fires. Swing and a grounder, foul of first. He missed 10 games after breaking a toe, but he just spent the minimum time on the IL, came back on April 26th. And the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to center. Bader coming on and makes the catch. Braves go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth. Last chance for the Mets. Braves 3, Mets 2. This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos. Fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at getethos.com. That's getethos.com.
Evan Cohen here from Unsportsmanlike on ESPN Radio for True Green. Are you ready to elevate your lawn game without breaking the bank? True Green has been the trusted choice for over 2 million homeowners for over 50 years. Visit TrueGreen.com and discover the easiest and affordable way to achieve a pro-level lawn guaranteed. Plus, enjoy True Green's verified price matching, ensuring you get the best lawn for the best price. Visit TrueGreen.com and transform your lawn effortlessly. That's TrueGreen.com. Your dream lawn is just around the corner.
Around here at Wrangler, we are all excited for spring. The longer days, the warmer nights. When you've got your pick of shorts and jeans, either works just fine. Because comfort keeps us going. So grab your family, your friends, and your Wrangler layers for some fresh air adventures together. Blue skies, open roads. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
Baseball is back, and so is MLB.tv. Watch every out-of-market regular season game on your favorite streaming devices, anywhere, anytime, all season long. Follow the action live or on demand. Track 4 games at once with multi-view mode, and catch up with in-game highlights. Plus, original programs, minor league broadcasts, and local pre- and post-game shows. Go to MLB.tv to start your free trial today. Blackout and other restrictions apply. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Welcome back, and it'll be A.J. Minter here. So Minter will try and close this one out. He'll face 8-9-1. McNeil, Nito, and Nimmo. So the lefty on here. And the lefty delivers. And that one misses outside.
And Minter, big fastball, four-seamer, cutter changeup. He's going to come at you.
And a 1-0. Swing and a miss.
There's no, working the corners on that pitch. That was just 95 over the top, right down the middle, and McNeil just swung under it.
And their closer is Raisel Iglesias. He's pitched each of the last two. And Minter's been a very effective member of their bullpen. Lefty ready and fires. And that one bunted. It's a good bunt. First base side. Albies will pick it up, and McNeil is safe. He bunted it past the mound and towards the second baseman, who was back. And, Doug, that's about as perfect as you can place it.
It was absolutely perfect. And the thing that's smart about it is Minter falls off on the third base side, and he knows that, and he knew that. So he dragged it with him, slapped it, and hit it slow enough that it forced Albies to run all the way in. You couldn't have rolled it out there better than McNeil.
So now Tomas Nido squares to bunt, and that one is downstairs.
Trying to get the runner over, and of course with Nido, anything on the ground is a chance to be a double play, so trying to just take the out and try to move the runner into scoring position.
Hit at third is short. Batter squares. That one popped in the air foul, and that's back out of play. Go back to what McNeil did, and I think, there's a segment of the fan population that wants to ask, well, how come they don't do that more? What Jeff McNeil just did against a fastball at 96.4 miles an hour, that is not easy, man.
Not at all. You have to set the angle in advance. That's not what Nido did there.
The 1-1. Bunted towards first. Olsen up with it. Took a peek at second. Fires to Albies, who steps on first base. And the sacrifice executed.
Yeah, nice job by Nido there. After the pitch before where he stabbed at it and almost popped it up, he made an adjustment and went down with it. You're trying to move the bat in a position to stay still where you can move your body to go up and down instead of stabbing at it. And he still kind of dropped the head, but it was a low pitch where he was able to keep it on the ground.
Here's Brandon Nimmo hitting .228. Left on left, the pitch. Swing and a miss. It looked like Nimmo might have been grabbing at that left side just ever so slightly. Now time call. And actually, it's the plate umpire, Rob Drake, saying to A.J. Minter, you got to engage the hitter. You got to look at it. McNeil at second. He's the tying run. 3-2 Braves, bottom 9, 1 out. Minter fires. And that one downstairs.
So Nimmo this year hitting a little bit higher from a batting average slug percentage against lefties, so not necessarily a big disadvantage.
Check swing and a ball down and away. Did not go. That's James Hoy down there at third. And now it's 2-1. McNeil edging away at second. Minter has the sign. And a spin and a bluff towards second base. Nimmo back in, awaiting a 2-1. 1 out. The lefty delivers. There goes the runner for third. That one bounced foul. First base side, I should say. And now it's 2-2. And McNeil had a really good jump.
Whoa, he had a jump and a half. I mean, he was going to walk into third, but Nimmo's got to take a swing and try to drive him in. But left-hander, Minter never really looked at McNeil, and he just absolutely swiped his back pocket.
Brandon Nimmo. And the pitch. A little bit low.
Nimmo has always had a very good eye. Even when he's not hitting, his on-base percentage is always amongst the leaderboard. Just tremendous discipline.
3 balls, 2 strikes to count. 1 out, man at second. Minter is ready. Nimmo waits. 3-2 on the way. Swing and a ball drilled out towards center field. That one back. That one on its way. Gone! Nimmo has walked it off. Brandon Nimmo off A.J. Minter. And in the bottom of the 9th, the Mets win it 4-3.
Incredible swing by Nimmo, and the discipline paid off. He laid off some tough pitches down and away, didn't bite, and stayed closed on that last one to get the head out. And this is power versus power, and Nimmo wins.
Brandon Nimmo, the hero, and the Mets with their 4th walk-off win, tied for most in the majors, and this crowd finally explodes here on this Mother Day. Nimmo, the hero. Dougie, a leading question, but who's your Home Depot player of the game?
Well, it's Brandon Nimmo.
Nice choice. Very well done. He showed that today is the day for doing, brought to you by the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Brandon Nimmo took a 3-2 pitch and roped it over the wall in right center field. And how about that at bat for Brandon Nimmo?
Yeah, I mean, Minter just tried to get one over on him and took a little bit off, and the ball just did not break. It was right over the heart of the plate, and Nimmo just a short, compact swing, just right to it. But he stays closed, and all of a sudden now they're walking it off.
Again, our final, the Mets 4 and the Braves 3 for Doug Glanville, producer Rob Kelly, and engineer Paul Schrager. I'm John Shambi from Citi Field. Now we send it to Jim Basketball in the studio with the postgame show.
All right, Boog, thanks so much. And keep in mind, Brandon Nimmo left, yes, that strain in his side, didn't start today's game, came in as a pinch runner, and then made 2 terrific plays in the field, hit the walk-off home run. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Do not drive off the road with this big news.
DiPietro and Rottenberg.
Morning 6 to 10.
I'll give it to you whenever you want it. WEPN-FM, New York.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the Office of the Commissioner of Baseball. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent. Coming up next in the Baseball Tonight postgame show, our game flow as the Mets strike with last licks. This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America, N.A.
Reggie was a nurse for 16 years.
I had become very burnt out. I wasn't making good money.
Then it happened.
There was an ad for My Computer Career, and it just spoke to me.
My Computer Career was the best decision he ever made.
I could study anywhere from my laptop, and I was working in the first couple weeks of me being in class.
Reggie hit a home run.
The field is teeming with jobs.
Become an IT pro in just months with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu.
The school is amazing.
It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu. This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Every business faces challenges, but complicated, expensive, and uncertain shipping shouldn't be one of them. With USPS Ground Advantage from the United States Postal Service, you can avoid all the noise. No more unexpected surcharges, hidden fees, or complex rate structures. It's just easy, cost-effective, and dependable shipping. Tune your business's frequency to success and turn shipping to your advantage. Learn how at USPS.com/advantage. USPS Ground Advantage. Simple, affordable, reliable.
Looking to step up your Mother's Day flowers? The Home Depot has an idea. Let Mom's Green Thumb do some digging with colorful flowers, pots, and premium soils to bring out the most in her patios, walkways, and gardens. Right now, get Vigoro potting soil just $8.97 for strong, healthy, vibrant plants, indoors and outside. Shop our wide selection online and pick up your order in-store and give Mom the gift of a beautiful garden. Get Vigoro potting soil just $8.97 at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. See HomeDepot.com/delivery for details.
This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Jim Basketball back on the Baseball Tonight post-game show following the finale of 3 for the Braves and Mets from Citi Field. 4 was the magic number in this series. You score 4 runs, you get a win. The Game Flow is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Round out your protection with life, phone, and pet health insurance. Luis Severino got the start for the Mets, worked out of a bases-loaded 2-out jam in the first, striking out Michael Harris to get out of that mess. Second inning, the former Met first-round pick, his name is Jared Kelenic, steps up with 1 gone.
1-1. Swing and a ball drilled right field. This ball's back. This one's got a chance, and that one is gone. Kelenic with a solo homer, and the Braves have jumped out to a 1-0 lead on a rocket by the former Met first-rounder Jared Kelenic.
Indeed, his second home run of the season broke the seal on the scoring in this one. That's where they stood third inning, 2-on-2 gone. Up stepped Pete Alonso.
1-2. Swing and a 1-hopper. Fair ball down the third baseline past Riley. Kicks off the tarp. Back out onto the field to play. In to score is Stewart. Lindor will stop at third. It's a line drive loud single for Alonso down the third baseline, and the Mets have tied it up at 1.
And Pete Alonso slowly breaking out of that funk he had been in. He squared the game at a run apiece. No further damage from there for the Mets. Austin Riley left this game. He had a strain in the side, so the Braves lost one of their big bats. We'll get to that, more on that in a moment. Severino put the first 2 on in the 6th inning with none gone, prompting Carlos Mendoza to go to the pen and Reed Garrett. First batter he faced, Marcell Ozuna.
Tied at 1. We're in the 6th. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That'll get through for a base hit. Short racing around third. He's on his way to the plate. Olsen stops at second. It's an RBI single for Marcell Ozuna, and the Braves have taken a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, you heard it right. Zach Short, the former Met who started the season with New York, came back as a member of the Braves, walked and scored the lead run there. The Braves again had the advantage at a 2-1, but Reed Garrett would strike out the next 3 to elude a further double for Ozuna, 39th RBI of the season. Bottom 6, Francisco Lindor led off with a double. That was followed by Alonso.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball drilled right field. That one back. Acuna back some more. Looking up, and that one's off the wall. Lindor had to hold up. They're going to wave him around third. Lindor to the plate, and he is in. And Alonso with a double off the right center field wall. That knocks in a run, and we're tied at 2.
And there you have it. Pete Alonso knocking in both those Met runs. They were square at 2. Bryce Elder was done after 5 1/3, but Aaron Bummer came on and got out of that inning. So we moved to the 8th. Adam Ottavino got the ball out of the New York pen, and again, Zach Short was leading off. He of the .063 batting average, but he drew his second walk. He's the guy that replaced Austin Riley. No worries. Second run scored as well, because Ozuna did the deed one more time.
Ottavino ready and fires. Swing and a ground ball. That's a base hit up the middle. Charging is Bader. Short around third on his way to the plate, and he's in. It's an RBI single for Marcell Ozuna, and he does indeed hit the 40 RBI mark. And the Braves have themselves a 3-2 lead. Wow, the Bear does it again.
Yeah, you heard Boog just mention 40th RBI, fastest Brave to 40 since Hank Aaron in 1970. And again, for the third time, Atlanta had the lead. Bummer, Jesse Chavez, Dylan Lee, they all threw spotless baseball out of the pen. The Braves, with Raisel Iglesias going back-to-back days, gave him the night off. So A.J. Minter, their third lefty out of the pen, got the ball in the ninth inning. 2 Met bunts got things started. Jeff McNeil with a hit, Tomas Nido a sacrifice. So the tying run was in scoring position, and it was Brandon Nimmo at the dish. Don't forget, he didn't start this game because he left yesterday's game with an issue, a pulled muscle in his side. They wanted to give him an extra day of rest, but he came on as a pinch runner. And now in the ninth inning, left on left, it was Nimmo facing Minter.
Minter is ready. Nimmo waits. 3-2 on the way. Swing and a ball drilled out towards center field. That one back. That one on its way. Gone! Nimmo has walked it off. Brandon Nimmo off A.J. Minter. And in the bottom of the ninth, the Mets win it 4-3.
How about that? Player that didn't start this game, came in late, and he produces your walk-off winner. That's his second career walk-off winner, the fourth walk-off knock for the Mets this season as they avoid being swept at home by the Braves for the first time since 2019, salvaging a game in this series. And yes, we'll call that Nimmo walk-off 2-run jack. Your getting it done play of the game. It's brought to you by Grainger, supplies and solutions for every industry at Grainger.com. Coming up next in the Baseball Tonight post-game show, we'll hear from Brandon Nimmo and take you around the bigs on this Mother's Day Sunday. You're listening to Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Reggie White, who's a defensive end for the Green Bay Packers, says that the firebombing of his church in Knoxville, Tennessee this week was the work of racists who may have been trying to hurt him.
First there was one fire, then there was another, then there was another.
It wasn't just Reggie's church that burnt down. Hundreds of churches burned in the 90s.
I think we have a major problem in our country that we don't want to admit, and that has to do with racism.
Was this 1996 or 1956?
30 for 30 podcast and Anscape presents Through the Flames. Listen now wherever you get your podcasts.
For the ones who work hard to ensure their crew can always go the extra mile, and the ones who get in early so everyone can go home on time, there's Grainger, offering professional-grade supplies backed by product experts so you can quickly and easily find what you need. Plus, you can count on access to a committed team ready to go the extra mile for you. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Evan Cohen here from Unsportsmanlike on ESPN Radio for True Green. Are you ready to elevate your lawn game without breaking the bank? True Green has been the trusted choice for over 2 million homeowners for over 50 years. Visit TrueGreen.com and discover the easiest and affordable way to achieve a pro-level lawn guaranteed. Plus, enjoy True Green's verified price matching, ensuring you get the best lawn for the best price. Visit TrueGreen.com and transform your lawn effortlessly. That's TrueGreen.com. Your dream lawn is just around the corner.
Grandpa, do you have any regrets?
Only one. I never got to party at Cleveland or South Beach.
What's that?
It's the most extraordinary party destination ever. It's a magical hotel in the heart of Miami on Ocean Drive. They have live entertainment, a one-of-a-kind sports bar, DJs, dancers, and even body-painted models.
What's a body-painted model?
Never mind.
Cleveland or South Beach, no regrets. Visit clevelander.com for details.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as one day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
Texting enrolls you into reoccurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the...
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text JUDGE to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text JUDGE to 321-321. That's JUDGE to 321-321.
This is Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Jim Basketball back in the baseball tonight. A post-game show on the heels of the Mets walking off the Atlanta Braves to salvage a game in this series. Brandon Nimmo has 6 home runs this season. 3 have come against the Atlanta Braves, including tonight's game winner. He had this post-game on SportsCenter with Nicole Briscoe.
Brandon Nimmo with that walk-off home run. Second career walk-off. Now, I always say, Brandon, that when you have abs, you run the risk of hurting them. You have an oblique strain. This is why you shouldn't have abs. But how is that oblique feeling now?
Yeah, you're exactly right. You can't tear fat, right? So you're fine. Yeah, I need to add more fat. That's exactly right. No, the oblique feels great. The intercostal feels good. We went through a lot of tests this morning and this afternoon in order to make sure that I was okay to go for this game. And I wasn't able to get in the starting lineup, but I told Mendy, I said, hey, if you need me, I'm good to go. And he was planning on staying away from me all today, and he was like, okay, I'm trusting you. So late in the game, he said, hey, all right, let's go. Let's get you in there. And I was just able to make a couple good grabs and then, come up with a big hit there at the end. Minter's done so well against me, and he's a great pitcher and great reliever, great left on left, but I was glad I was able to get the better of him this time.
You also saw 6 straight, because our guys in the booth were counting, you saw 6 straight pitches that were basically the same, 6 straight cutters. So what did you see on that one that worked for you? He finally
hung it, and he finally hung it, was getting it over for a strike, and I was able to spin it really well and get it good. Honestly, the thing is, in this ballpark, especially at this time of year, I've hit a lot of balls really well, and they haven't made it out. So I was you can probably see it on my face. I was begging for that ball to get out of here. And, when I saw it go over the fence, just pure elation, not feeling the intercostal at all, just pure elation. So happy for our guys because we really need it tonight. And just what a great comeback win. And I'm so happy that I could be a big part of it.
It's not just a comeback win. It's also who you beat in the Braves. What makes them so difficult to do what you did to them tonight?
Yeah, I mean, they've been the top dog for a long time in the East, and so we're trying to be that team now, and that's coming all the way straight from our owner. He wants to overtake this and be one of the best teams in baseball, and you have to beat teams like that in order to do it. So they've been doing it for a long time. They've been really, really tough for us, and so to be able to do it against them is such an awesome accomplishment. We really battled well, and it was a well fought game all around today. But to do it against the Braves is really special because, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best.
Yeah, no question about it. And the Mets get it in walk-off fashion as they had their backs to the wall facing a sweep against their long-time rivals. So let's take a quick rip around Major League Baseball. And how about this story? Casey Schmidt began the season 0 for 11 for the San Francisco Giants. This is a team that has lost Jung-Hoo Lee to a left shoulder injury and Michael Conforto to the injured list with a hamstring strain. So they need some bats to help him out. Schmidt, 10th inning with the game even at 5 against the Reds.
Another 0-2 from Sims. Schmidt hits a drive out towards left center field. Steer chasing, still going, and he's not going to get to it. It bounces on the warning track, up over the wall. Casey Schmidt is the walk-off hero. A blast out into deep left center field, and the Giants win the game 6-5.
As heard on KNBR. Meantime, Shohei Ohtani not in the Dodgers lineup against the Padres because of back tightness that forced him to exit Saturday's game. Dave Roberts said this was just a precaution. Well, the Bats were silent on this day for L.A. and San Diego, though not the story.
Here's the 2-2. Xander swing. Hits it in the air to deep left center field. Hernandez back to Watson. It's going to go. There you go. Xander Bogaerts snaps it 0 for 17 with a long home run to left center field. And the Padres add on. It's 4-0.
This day was about snapping overs in a big way. Bogaerts, Tatis Jr., and Cronenworth all go deep, backing you. Blank the Dodgers 4-0. Darvish, 7 innings, 2 hits, 7 strikeouts along the way. The Marlins and Phillies found themselves in extra innings as well, and this too ended in walk-off fashion.
So Soto looks back, and now he kicks and fires the 1-2 pitch. A slide step, ground ball. It hits off the pitcher, Soto, rolling into right field. Fortes round third. He's going to score. Emmanuel Rivera, a walk-off hero. Mother's Day magic for the Marlins, and they beat the Phillies in 10, 7-6.
They do indeed. 940 WINZ. The Fish get it done on last lick, so the Braves cannot gain ground on Philadelphia. Still a game and a half back of the Phils for the top spot in the National League East. Meantime, the Cubs get a 5-4 win in 10 over the Pirates for a series victory, while Paul Goldschmidt homered to break out of his slump. Cardinals rallied to beat the Brewers 4-3 and snap a 7-game skid. Diamondbacks' first win at Camden Yards since 2007. They get a 9-2 win over Baltimore. 3 unearned runs along the way for the Snakes, scored thanks to some shoddy Baltimore defense. The Twins are playing some terrific baseball.
A 2-0 hit well. Right center field. Varsho chasing after it, looking up, and it's gone.
Yes.
A home run for the 3rd consecutive game for Carlos Santana. He breaks the ice in a big-time way. And the Twins lead 3-0.
That's the Treasure Island Baseball Network. They beat the Blue Jays 5-1. They won for the 17th time in 20 games and won 6 consecutive series for the first time since September of 2010. Wild game at the Trop. The Yankees hit 5 home runs. This one put the game out of reach.
And the 2-2. Drill to left field and deep. And gone. Gleyber Torres, a 3-run blast to left field. And the Yankees now up 9-5.
Yes, heard on the Yes Network, and the Yankees get themselves a 10-6 slugfest win over the Rays thanks to those